Hey, good evening, guys. This is Hank. It is June the 8th, I believe, 0004. And earlier, after I wrote a few poems that I was inspired by, I posted them and then I took a bike ride, just get some cardio. I work out of my house a lot and I find myself, if I'm tutoring, I'm sitting. If I'm doing massages, I'm standing, but just walking around the table, or I'm here writing or whatever. So I got to get that cardio in. I know, what does that have to do with anything? But while I was riding my bike, I started getting some responses pretty quickly to what I posted. And one particular person stood out in my mind, what her response to one of the things that I was saying. And so, or like in the poem, whenever people give dates, a lot of times they're talking about energetic dates where the energy is really high because either a blood moon or a new moon or something to that effect. But a lot of people are looking for something outside of themselves, like they're going to announce something, or there's going to be a big something happening, and it's not always a physical event. A majority of the times, all the way from 2012, it's always been major energetic events that have happened. And to me, I think, and I may be wrong, but who knows? I'm just going to put it out there, that a lot of times people aren't grounded. And a lot of times people are always focused outside of themselves as opposed to going within to feel or to recognize these huge energetic shifts. Now, it affects people in a lot of different ways. Sometimes people have headaches, they have ringing in the ears, they have all kinds of things going on, but they don't necessarily tie them into a huge energetic wave that is increased or something to that effect. So I decided that I was going to do a grounding video. And it's sort of, well, I've done them before, but I'm going to add the heart chakra, well, the high heart chakra, which is that color is turquoise. So this is what I would suggest that you do in order to ground and to get your chakras spinning at a nice rate and cleansing your aura. So the first thing that I think it's really important for you to do is to get your breathing together, because breathing is truly the foundation of meditation. It's the foundation of therapeutic massage. Of course, it's our foundation. If we don't breathe, we die. So this is the breathing technique I always like to teach, and I use it in my practice. The inhale, hold, exhale, hold. So if you would just start and sit somewhere comfortable or lay back, or it doesn't really matter, and take a long, slow, deep breath through your nose. Inhale through your nose, and then hold it for the same amount of time it took you to inhale it, and then slowly release through your mouth. You can let it out with a small hiss. And then hold before you breathe again. Then inhale deep, 2, 3, and hold, 2, 3, slowly release, 2, 3, and hold, 2, 3, inhale deep, and hold, slowly release, and hold, 3, inhale deep, and hold, slowly release. As soon as you start breathing in this fashion, I tell you, you really slow down your heart rate and you become nice and calm. It's just an automatic calming effect. Just doing that breathing for like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 seconds, I promise you're going to feel a difference, a shift in consciousness automatically. Now you can take it to the very next level and imagine your tailbone And I always say this because I teach traditional Chinese medicine, and you know that, say, for in craniosacral, that your sacrum is your grounding bone. So I always say, imagine your sacrum growing into your coccyx, and then you grow it, and it goes deep into the earth. Now I like to take it all the way to the center of the earth, and at the center of the earth, I imagine a huge blue diamond that is lit with a violet flame, and then I like to wrap the tailbone around that blue diamond and inhale that violet flame straight up all the way to the crown of my head. Now that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is as you're sitting or laying, however you decide, not only can you use your tailbone, you can actually imagine your feet and your toes turning into roots and growing and going deep into the earth. Now they can just go deep into the earth however deep you like, or you can take them all the way to the center of the earth and wrap it around that blue diamond. It's your decision which method, or you can use both methods at all. But when you ground into the earth, when you imagine yourself attached to the earth, everything is nothing but energy, everyone. Everything is energy. Energy condensed into mass. And, the energy, the mass makes my body, the mass, which is, flesh and bone. And then, but you have the dirt and you have the rocks and you have the water and all of these different elements. It's all energy. This is a holographic universe that we live in. And depending on the density of the matter and the particular elements that come together, it depends on what you physically manifest as. And I don't know if you understand that, but there it is. And so you have to realize that everything is energy. So as you start to visualize yourself connected to the planet energetically, and you're breathing in that energy from the center of the earth, the core of the earth, and you're taking it into the core of your body. Now you've heard of your chakra system, and you can imagine pulling that violet flame into your root chakra, your base red chakra, into your sacral chakra, which is orange, into your solar plexus chakra, which is yellow, into your heart chakra, which is green, into your high heart chakra, which is turquoise, into your throat chakra, which is light blue, into your third eye, your pineal gland chakra, which is indigo, and into your crown, which is violet. With each breath that you take, you can imagine all the colors coming up: red, orange, yellow, green, turquoise, light blue, indigo, violet. Or you may do one at a time and just the red, and then the orange, and then the yellow, and then the green, and then the turquoise, and then the light blue, then the indigo, and then the violet. It's your call. But as you imagine, you can add then the breathing. You can inhale the red, inhale 1, 2, 3, and then hold it in your root chakra and imagine it pulsing and spinning. And you want to imagine that it's spinning clockwise as if someone is looking at you. And you might go, well, why is that? And what's so important about that? That's just my suggestion. You don't have to believe a word I say. You can turn away from this video at any time. This is just my suggestion. From my understanding, I've heard that this is what is best. I say, okay, that sounds like a great idea. I'll go with that. Remember, you're nothing but energy, and you are source. You are an aspect of Prime Creator. So your beliefs, your thoughts make your reality. So if you've decided that your chakra spinning clockwise as if something is looking at you, and counterclockwise if you're standing behind it, then so be it. But this is what I do. And first, like I say, you can inhale, hold, exhale, hold each color all the way to the very top of your head. Let's just try that one time. And I'll call each color. Now, if you have a hard time trying to see a particular color, you can also imagine it as fruit, which is one of the things that I like to do. And especially when I'm doing QHHT, because, I'm trying to get you into your right brain, which is very creative. And sometimes colors, a majority of the time the colors work, but whenever I add a piece of fruit, everyone goes, oh my God, that's so much more effective. So in the red, I tell them to imagine the red coming up and forming into a tomato or into an apple. And everyone is like, oh, okay, that's really good. I can see that very nicely. And then I have them imagine seeing an orange forming directly over the red or the apple. And then I have them imagine seeing a lemon. Even right now, if you close your eyes and imagine seeing these particular fruit, it'll probably be much easier. And then I see them inhaling a lime. It can be a dark lime or it can be a light lime. Your call. It can be the interior of the lime where it's lighter, and it can be the outside if it's darker. It's your lime. It's your call. No big deal. And then that high heart, I imagine that as a turquoise stone. And you can see that turquoise stone. It can be any shape. It can be round. It can be shaped like a diamond, however you decide it. And it can just be a turquoise stone that's glowing. And then I have them inhale light blue. I don't really know any light blue fruit. So at that time, I normally think of a beach ball about the size of a softball. Softballs are a little bigger like that as opposed to, And then I have them inhale a blueberry because they're that dark indigo blue. And then the last color is always a big, nice purple grape. And so if you think of it that way, as you're inhaling, inhale an apple, an orange, a lemon, a lime, a turquoise, a blueberry, and a grape. I think I said all of them. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I missed the blue beach ball or softball, the blueberry, and the grape. And you just use your own imagination, and you would inhale one, the color red or the apple, 1, 2, 3. Then hold your breath while you're holding. You see it pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning. And then slowly exhaling it into your entire body, all the way into your aura. And when you hold the last time, you imagine a breeze of wind coming by and just cleansing the aura around your body. Then you inhale the next color. Inhale the orange. And you breathe it in. And you hold. And then you imagine the orange pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning. And then you slowly exhale the orange into your aura. And then hold. And then see that wind come by. And it cleans that particular chakra. Then you inhale the lime. 1, 2, 3. And then you hold. And as just holding, you imagine it pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning for 3 counts. And then slowly exhale the yellow lemon into your entire body, all the way out to your aura, and then hold, and then feel that wind come across and just clean off that chakra. And then inhale the lime, 1, 2, 3, and then hold while it's spinning and spinning, 2, 3, and then exhale it into your aura, 2, 3, and then let the wind cleanse it, 2, 3, and then inhale the turquoise into your high heart and hold and see it pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning right about at the manubrium below the ball, and then exhale it into your body, into your aura, and hold, and then imagine it being cleansed. And then inhale into the blue softball into your throat above the manubrium and see it pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning, and then slowly exhaling it into your body. Everything turns light blue head to toe, and hold. And imagine a beautiful wind coming by and then cleansing that chakra. And then inhale the blueberry into your third eye and hold and see it pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning, and then slowly exhale it into your body. Everything turns that dark indigo blueberry color head to toe, and hold, and then feel that wind from on high cleansing that chakra. And then take that long slow deep breath. Inhale that violet or purple grape right on your crown, and hold and see it pulsing and spinning and pulsing and spinning, and then exhaling that purple into your entire body, head to toe, into your aura, and hold, and then feel that beautiful wind coming by and cleansing that. By the time you get through your entire chakra system, or just those particular 8 chakras, and they're spinning now at the perfect rate. This is your thought and your intent, that they're going to start spinning at the perfect rate, and that every time when you exhale, it goes all the way through your entire body, every fiber of your being, head to toe, and right into your aura. And then that wind is just like the hand of God that just comes by and just cleans it off. It just cleans off anything that, as it's pulsing and spinning, and it's in centrifugally is drawn out to the edges, and then it's clean, if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, and then this is a wonderful way to visualize. It's very creative. It's a wonderful way to do the breathing throughout the entire time, the controlled breathing, which really grounds you and what really makes you really calm. Like I said in my other videos that I've made with cleansing your aura and spinning your chakras, I call this energy work or what have you, and also the grounding, connecting to the earth with visualization and with intention. Now when these heavy, huge, energetic waves or tsunamis come across, and everyone says, okay, for the next 6 months or for the next 4 months or 4 weeks, whatever the case may be, start practicing this during that time and see how you feel, and see how you feel from the inside, not what's going on the outside. What's going on the outside is always going to be going on the outside. But in these times, you really need to focus within to your higher self. We are going through an ascension process. And if you like to aid that process, now, like I said, don't believe a word of anything that I'm saying right now. You don't have to believe anything that I'm saying. I could just be making this up, and I am. But I tell you, it's worked for me, and it's worked for thousands, if not millions of people. And it makes me creative, like I'm writing the Enchanted Complex. I love that. I love the opportunity or the inspiration when it comes and I start, and I don't know what I'm going to write, and then finish with it. And then it's like, whoa, that's really cool. And there's many other ways that I don't share that it inspires me. It inspires my dreams. It inspires a lot. And, it just gives me so many affirmations, and then before you know it, now I have blue orbs floating around me, and energy vibrate things running around me, and those are there because I'm raising my vibration and they're recognizing me. There's a UFO outside my house almost every single night with all these different colors out there. Just I go out there and it's almost like, hey, there they are again. And I've been told in the quantum healing hypnosis therapy sessions it's because I'm like a beacon from doing this type of thing. And so I would share it with you and suggest you do the same. Will it work? I have no idea. What is your level of conviction? What is your true intent? What do you believe? I have no idea, but you have free will, and you may choose to believe or intend anything that you desire. And my only desire is to help in any way that I can by sharing what I do via my inspirations, and to share them with you. All right, guys, thank you very much for listening. I do appreciate it. Love and light. Namaste.